Hello everyone, today I will show you how to convert an cycle scene to octane, and I have used this model free. It's free, completely free. I used two model, one this one and one chair, and you can download it for free. I will leave a link in the description. Also I will show you how you can switch between octane and cycle pretty quickly, just like we do with EV and cycles. We can also do it with cycles and octane with just few clicks, but before doing that we will have to set up everything. So I will show you how to set things up, and then at the end of the video I will show you how you can switch between two rendering engine. It can work with EV, cycles, octane or pro render, anything, any rendering engine. And mm, and yeah, and also if you want me to do a full tutorial how I made this scene, how I rendered this and lighting setup, everything, and then comment in the video. I will do it if you like. I will do a breakdown if you need. Okay, so let's change the color management and change octane camera imager, make it linear, and gamma should be 2.2, and enable denoising. Then go to passes and enable denoise beauty, denoise, and then beauty pass. And then we will go to compositor and plug the octane denoise beauty to image compositing node. And yeah, so let's do this. First we will set up our environment texture, and I already did that, so I will show you here. Click on world tab for world setting, environment setting I mean, and then this bottom one, texture environment, and then we will plug the exactly same HDRI in here, and then full transform. And the upper one is for cycles and the bottom one is for octane. As you can see, octane environment, and the upper one is default surface. Okay, let's change the light now. As you can see, the upper one is for cycles, and this one is for octane. And diffuse material plug into black body emission, and then we have 9000 temperature, so we need same 9000 temperature over here, but I did 6000 and added a kind of blue color, because 9000 means blue light, like a cold light I mean. So now we will convert all the material one by one. So let's select the chair, and then we will group it, not group actually, frame it. It's not necessary, but just so we can kind of organize everything. Okay, so let's create first material output node, and we will create glossy material. Okay, because almost most used material is glossy material. We can use it almost in everything, but I will show you all the material, diffuse, specular, and metal material, and the glass. Everything is kind of covered in this tutorial, so you will learn everything. And over here we will try to match it with the principal VHDF, like specular, and every other input field should be same. And as you can see, leather diffuse, so we will add the same image texture here, leather diffuse, and we will duplicate it, and then we will roughness, select roughness, and then the last one should be normal map, and then we will plug normal into normal, and I did plug that into bump, but it should be in normal if it's normal, but as you can see it's bump map. And we have mixed texture, but in octane we also have a mixed texture same as that one, but in octane we don't have the color. Like here, as you can see, we have a color, but in octane we do not have that color channel. So we will create RGB spectrum and plug that into texture 2, as you can see same, and then hover over the color and then control C, and then just hover over here and control V, so we have exactly same color. Okay, and yeah, I think that's it. Now we will change this. Actually this one is exactly same, so I did it already. As you can see, this and this one is exactly same, just I changed the color. I changed the image texture, and this over here, as you can see, it's a color ramp, but in octane it's called gradient texture. Exactly same thing, just names are different. And then specular 0.5, and same here we will create. And then here in cycles we have gamma node, but in octane we do not need that gamma node. We already have that in our image texture node, so we do not need that, and we can control the gamma from here. It's kind of, if you want to make it dark wood and light wood, you can change it from here. And then we have full transform. It's same like mapping node, so we can like change the texture, make it bigger, smaller, rotate it, zoom, and here we have like mapping node, but in octane we do not need that uh, texture coordinate node. In octane it's called projection. We have different type of projection like box, cylinder, tree planar mapping, etc. So we can just plug that into projection. Yeah, and then we will plug this into projection, so it will work like a box projection. Okay, but the model is already UV, so we do not need any projection node. Next we will make this kind of black metal, or maybe black plastic kind of thing, like this. So we will need another, or we can just copy this too and paste it here, control V, and we can now just change the color to yeah, actually we will change the glossy texture to metals, because it's a metal. Or so, like we have principal VHDF, we have universal material in octane, but it's a huge, like, so I don't like that, using that, so I use different texture for different material, like for diffuse and metal and specular. Okay, so we will plug this into specular and change this to black, so we can have kind of black metal. And yeah, as you can see, this one is also done. So let's move to next material. Here this one is done. Glass, let's create glass. So in octane we have glass shader, but no, in cycle we have glass shader, but in octane we have specular material for all the kind of glass, like if you want to make glass honey, or maybe water. Anything that is transparent can be made with specular material. So we will plug that into surface, and as you can see, it's kind of looking frosted glass, so we will decrease the roughness to 0 and make it white, I mean clear. And yeah, just little bit of roughness will look good, I think. And then we will match the IOR value with the original file, so 1.3333, and then we will move to next material, that's white. I mean, no, the upper one. Okay, so it's kind of metal, and I used exactly same material like I have used in a wood. I just changed the glossiness material to metal shader, so it's look like a chrome metal, like it's made of chrome. uh, okay, and it's just exactly same material like we have wood in chair leg, and this one is plugged into diffuse is plugged into specular, and I have like roughness, we don't need that, and I just rotated this 75 degree, so it will look like kind of brushed metal, brushed chrome, as you can see over here, the lining, it's like brushed metal. And next, I think uh, yeah, let's do white. Actually, I recorded the tutorial before, then voice was not working, so I'm adding only voice to the video recording. So I don't know what I'm doing, so I had to wait. So yeah, so we will hover over there here and copy, and then we will paste it, so we have exactly same color like we have in the cycles version. And then we will match all the other input field like specular, glossiness, roughness, etc. And I think it's too much blue, so I will decrease it slightly, and then we will make the tree, this one. And I think we can just copy paste the material from the leather, and we will just change that the image texture, so it would be easy. So delete everything and then plug this into diffuse, and we will change the tree, make it tree, select tree texture, and then roughness we don't need that, and we will change this to normal map because we have normal image, not bump, so it should be in normal. And then we can select normal map, and as you can see, I think we can decrease the gamma, make it slightly increase it. Yeah, now it's kind of looking good. And last thing, I think yeah, this one is slightly different, the wall, because we have noise texture. So let's create it from scratch. Add an mat input material input, and should be glossy material. And then we will match this, it should be like 0.5. And we will not use 0.4, we will use 0.1, 0.5 or something like that, because octane works slightly differently. And we will add a noise texture, like noise texture, and as you can see we have here noise texture, same we have here. So we will plug this into diffuse for now, so we can see what's going on. As you can see, and this octave is equivalent to the this details and the octave are same thing. And we have gamma node, and we do not have size like we have in cycles, so we will need projection node, so we can make it smaller. Just scale it down 0.1. No, it looks still big, so 0.1. I think it looks too small, so let's make it 0.5. No, 0.25 should be good. Yeah, 0.25. Now we will plug this into bump. Yeah, I think, and we will copy, paste, same color, and here we go. We did it. It's exactly like we have in cycles. Not exactly same, but almost same. It looks slightly different than cycles, but yeah. So now I will show you how we can switch between octane and cycles. We will have to do few things, and then we can do it pretty easily. So let me show you how it looks in cycles. If we change it to cycles, you will see everything looks black. We can't see anything, so we will fix it, and we will change this to octane. And here is the trick. So if we change this material output into octane, then it will only work when we are in octane, and then we can change this one to cycles, but it's not necessary because we only have two materials. So if this one is octane, then this one should be cycles. So blender will automatically detect this one as cycles and other one as an octane. So we do not have to change that one to cycles. We will just have to change one. Either we can change it to octane, or we can change the cycles. So we will do it for octane. So let's change all the output node to octane, and yeah, I'm just repeating everything. Octane, octane, and I think we did it all of them. Let's fix. Light is already done, so it should work now. Now we will just have to change two things to make it look like it was before. First select cycles, and as you can see, it doesn't look like it was made like it was before. So we just have to change this to RGB, and then we can change it to filmic because it was made with filmic. And because if you have made this in standard, then you can change it to standard. And we will have to plug this into compositing node. This is the only two things you have to do every time you change it to different rendering engine. Like if we change back to octane, then we will have to repeat that two steps. First we will fix the color management to none, and then we will change it in the compositor. And if we change back to cycles, then we will again have to do it we will change this to RGB, and then filmic medium contrast, because I use that. If you are using standard, then you can change it to standard, and then we will just plug this. So we are done, and thanks again for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you like it, and tell me in the comment section if you want me to do the full tutorial on this interior rendering. I will do it.